In this video, I'm going to stray away from my intended focus of my channel and talk about art. This may not appeal to my original subscribers, but hey, stick around if you want to know more about my process and the style of my videos. So for those of you who have subscribed, don't unsubscribe just yet. I have a video coming out for you guys very soon. And for those of you who clicked on this video to look at the art critic side of me, I suggest you don't really subscribe if you aren't into educational videos that much at least. This is just a short tangent to address the art aspect of my channel. Art is a big deal in my channel, though you might have not realized it. Most of the images in my video are hand-drawn by me, and if you don't know what I'm referring to, I suggest you look at my last video and just skim through the images. I don't really care about watch time or anything like that. I just want to give you a glimpse of my style and how rushed my artwork seems, so that you can know what I'll be talking about throughout this video. Once you see it, it's not exactly very appealing to a regular person who's possibly been surrounded by amazing works far beyond my skills that I present in my videos. But that's alright. You see, I've been drawing for a long time and I've produced some art that I'm really proud of. To me, they were perfect in every way, but as time progressed, my view of art has been molded into a very defined style and theme that I keep in my head at all times. And they've given me a new way to appreciate art beyond the looks. I usually break down art into two central themes that I critique them by: care and meaning. I know, these are very cheesy and simple. But trust me, you have to stick around to see what I mean. When I say care, I mean how much devotion they pour into producing their work. And more often than not, having perfect artworks doesn't show a lot of care to me. It's hard to explain without an example. Take the simple shape of a circle. If I asked a digital artist to draw it, they'd do it with ease. And if they had my tools, they'd simply take any brush and make a dot. That circle would be perfect in every way, but that's not showing much care. If you asked me to draw a circle, I would give you something like this. Now, this may not be appreciated by many people, and I would understand, but to me this is very intricate. Why, you may ask? The answer would be simply because mastering imperfection is harder than true perfection. Each circle I draw takes me time and effort to make it perfectly imperfect, and if I feel like it's too close to perfect, I erase it and start all over again. This is why people prefer hand-drawn animations over perfect computer-generated images. Take this text for example. I can duplicate the frame over and over again to make it perfectly still. Or I can attempt to retrace the same words over and over again. You can easily tell which one is livelier, but it's not only that. Whenever someone takes time to make imperfect art, you know they're devoted to it, and that's when you can truly appreciate it. The meaning of a piece helps us dive beyond the artist and the physical work. And when I say meaning, it's not just the lore of things for us to follow. There's definitely a viewing pleasure to the meaning I'm talking about. For me, good meaning is when an artist shows us his or her work to make connections for ourselves. The feeling is much more different if you're able to connect with the artist's message yourself, and you often can dive even deeper by making your own connection. This is used a lot in literature, and the official term for it is indirect characterization. Direct characterization is when the text literally tells you a feature, and indirect is when the features are only hinted to you and you form a conclusion in your head. Indirect characterization is obviously much better to use in stories, mainly because you feel a stronger connection to the text. I also like to think that this principle is used in humor, because it's only ever funny if you anticipate something that they've done. Take one of Kevin Hart's lines for example. I'll give you a moment to read it in his voice because I know that my monotone voice is going to ruin it. See that last line? That's the one that helped us make the connection. And that's where we were able to draw a conclusion and find the humor in there. If he just ended with, I secretly am not, that would have ruined the entire joke. One of my favorite artists are 21 Pilots, and in a genius annotation, Tyler Joseph, the lead singer, mentions how he will not tell us the meaning of his song, Kitchen Sink, which is a great song by the way, you should definitely check it out, because only he knows it, and that's what keeps him motivated. However, his entire song leads us to draw conclusions for ourselves. They might be wrong, but it's something that we came up with ourselves, and it's important to keep those conclusions with us, because only we see it in that way. He even addresses this on stanza 8, because a kitchen sink to you is not a kitchen sink to me. So I think that meaning in an artwork is an extremely important aspect, but only if the viewers are led to draw the conclusions themselves, and are not directly told so. Well, that's all I have for this one. My original 3 subscribers might have not liked it, but tell me what you thought about this video regardless. It was very fun for me to write the script, and it felt like a giant brain dump. I might do more if you guys liked it. And like I said in the beginning, I do have another video coming up. It won't be super long, but it will help kickstart something bigger, so stay around for that.